Rocker Pat here. Alright guys, it's another day in the jungle. And I was wondering why old Leroy was leaning. He was leaning kind of a weird way. He's kind of leaning like that. And I was wondering what the problem was. And I thought maybe there was something wrong. And ended up, yeah, that tire was growing. It was getting bigger, you know. Oh no sir, the other three just swelled up. Alright, anyway guys, I've been rocking it down all week. This saga began on Tuesday. It's Friday now. I went shopping. I was waiting on a customer and seen that on Craigslist. 40 bucks, man. $40 right around the corner from me. Had to run over there and pick that up. Yeah. So then later on Tuesday night, I was perusing the Craigslist because Craigslist doesn't have commercials. Anyway, we got a new car. Yeah, sure. There's a new hot rod around. Came with a set of center lines. One of the tires got damaged getting it out of the backyard. And I really question who bought those tires and wheels and put that combination together. But anyway, yeah. Let's go see what we got. Oh, a big pile of stainless trim. I don't know where all of it goes yet. Some of it I can't find any place that it goes, but there was all this with it. Came with couple of quite heavy grills. Actually, there's a third one too. New carpet kit for the thing. And I give you guys Harley Davidson. We're gonna call this guy Harley. 1975 El Camino. Yeah, estate sale. Somebody died. This is sitting in the backyard. Buried into the mud. Yeah, didn't have the grill on it. I put that on there. I have got the engine running. The only problem with it is that the carburetor that's on it that I got right now is actually the carburetor that was on Crackhead. So we know how well Crackhead ran. So it's kind of like a same kind of issues going on here. But let's see if we can get him to fire up here. He does run. I'm not sure 100% on everything about what's going on with him, but he does run. Uh-oh, and now my door's shut. All right, well, I ain't gonna be able to start him up. All right, guys, well, there is 1975 El Camino. Things I've noted about him, I have had him running. I pulled him in here. Brakes are kind of tight right now. Transmission does shift into first and forward and backwards. Things I noticed, I did take this fan shroud and fan off and everything because the cooler for the transmission was pumping oil into the radiator. I had when I first got it started over here, I heard a little hissing right here. So I popped the cap on the radiator and I'm seeing a lot of activity going on that I don't think should be going on in there. So I'm questioning whether or not we may have a possible blown head gasket. Not 100% sure right now. I did take the water out of it just to see what's going on. I'm gonna get that carburetor fixed today and try to get this thing idling better and running smooth. Brakes work, everything works on that end. We got a whole bunch of more parts to go with it. It's basically, here's the short story of the long story. Guy was living with his mama. Guy ends up going to prison. Mama dies. Estate wants to get rid of the car. They put it on Craigslist Tuesday night. I see it at 10:30 in the evening for $500. 7:30 the next morning, I'm ringing their bell on Wednesday. Finally get in touch with them, leave them a voicemail and then send them several texts. Finally get in touch with them around 11. Didn't know it was an estate sale or any of that kind of stuff. Made a deal with them, told them I'd buy it straight out and everything. Only problem they had was they didn't have the title with them. And they had to wait for the lady that had the title to bring the title to them, so it took another day to get it over here. But yeah, $500. See if this door will open. Yeah, it'll open. It has a set of the swivel buckets in it. The biggest thing that I have a problem with is it seems to be missing the whole instrument cluster. And I haven't found that yet. I'm going back over there today to look for it. I'm not 100% sure on these seats, if these are the right seats for this car or not. But yeah, for $500, what can I do, man? I can't go wrong. Now, let me tell you what the problem is with the car. I don't have much of a problem as far as rust on. I mean, it's just got a little bit of rust down here and a little bit right here from where the stainless trim was up on it. Okay, the problem is right here, the windshield mounting everything area. That's where the biggest problem is on it. And then of course it's got bottom rot that all cars get when they sit here in Texas in the, you know, they get grass up underneath them and it just starts rotting them out. So looks like this video is going to go a little bit longer than the 7-minute deal. If you got to watch a commercial, man, I apologize for the inconvenience. And yeah, I really do, man. I really hate that kind of crap. That you know, it's not the ones that are at the beginning of the deal that burn me up so much. It's the instant interruption in the middle of something, for something that none of us want, need, or care about. Just saying. Show me something I want. If I'm watching a car video, hey man, you want to show a Summit commercial? That might be appropriate, but I don't need to see a feminine douche commercial while I'm watching a car video. I'm just saying, man. Have a little bit of product placement in the right place, and maybe it won't be so bad. All right, so we got this usual floor rot going on here. Nothing I can't fix eventually. I think what's going to happen with Harley right here is that we are going to probably just get him running, get him moving under his own power, stopping under his own power and all, and then I will drive him up to Leggett and let him sit there. I may put a for sale sign on him right away. Anybody want to buy a 1975 El Camino named Harley Davidson? Because, you know, got to be named Harley Davidson. And there's a reason why he's named Harley Davidson. Because the Marlboro Man is coming tomorrow. Well, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to show you one of the other problems with this thing that I think kind of stopped the guy. I think he was going to try to do a paint job on it. That's why it's kind of trims all tore apart. But this bed, I don't know what the hell you call this thing. This cavern down here. I guess maybe this is where the spare tire goes or something. I'm not 100% sure. But it's got some rot down there in the bottom of it too, and along this lid where everything. But you know, we can fix all that. We got the machines to do that. I'm gonna get this back window out. I don't like that window at all, and it's missing the trim that goes right here. I have it, but it's just not on there, and I'm not sure if it'll clip on there with that aftermarket window in there. But overall, I kind of give it a, you know, there's some Bondo right here we need to work on. Just typical old car rust, man. If you want a hobby car, you know, I mean, I'm gonna probably fix this stuff and maybe take care of the floors, but I'm not gonna fix that hole in that door. I'm gonna sell this car to somebody for a price that, hey man, you want a hobby car? It's time you get out there and learn how to do it yourself. All right guys, well, I've run this a little long and everything, longer than that I needed to. So if you got to watch the damn commercial, I apologize and everything. And y'all keep rocking and rolling and rolling and rocking. And say hello to Mr. Harley Davidson.